Mollo versus Ranno. I'm not gonna make that joke. I had an idea for a terrible joke and I'm not gonna make it. Alright, quick little button check. Alright. Alrighty, and here we go. Oh wait, gotta set up tourney mode. That's the 5, there we go. And it looks like we'll be starting on Merchant Port. Alrighty, here we go. TheViralMelon versus Ramen. With a nice little 3 hits right there, but that percent is nothing to catch up on. Oh, and that's going to be a good setup into their spike right there. Down air spike. Tries to go for something with the trade right there on the flashbang, but still got a healthy percentage lead right here. Oh my gosh. But he was able to stall in the bubble. Called it a bit too soon when we need to get out of it. Alright, and Ramen now starting to get his own percentage back. Got his own chance for an edge guard attempt. And that's going to be first stock to Ramen. But his stock is looking very shaky right now. He got very close to kill percent. Actually could be killed right now. But racking up damage, that's the best thing Ramen can do. But he gets caught with the side special chair. With the flare gun cherry. That's going to be tied 2 stocks apiece. Still, Melon's got a ways to go on trying to close this gap. Alright, the trade, the longest charge on the throw. Catches the landing because he misses the edge cancel on the plat. And set up with the nair and the fair. Classic. Fan of it myself. Fully cooked flashbang, but misses, and he spikes him into his bubble. But makes it back on stage thanks to the bubble style. Firecracker is gonna pop right there. Get the Ranno off of him. He died because he was holding a bomb when he died because of the bomb he was holding when he got hit by the up strong. That's gonna be 2 stocks to 1 right now. What a weight on the parry. Oh, but just catches the tech roll with the up strong. That's gonna do it. You love to see that move connect. But now, Melon trying to close the gap, but gets sent off stage, misses the flashbang. Ramen's gonna keep sending him back off stage to rack up damage. What a parry on his own flashbang, wasn't able to get invulnerability off of it though, and that's gonna be sending him back off stage. The nair would have sent him back off, but it got interrupted by the popping of the firecracker. What? What was that taunt? Was that intentional? Oh man. Hits himself with his flashbang. This is looking bad, and that's gonna be it. Down tilt Dacus, that's gonna be the first game to Ramen. Alright. So let's see what Ramen bans, and let's see where Melon goes. Alright, we take it to Treetop Lodge. I guess Melon wanted a smaller stage. Makes it back on, but a bit of percentage. Immediately tied up, immediately passes with the slightest hit. Oh, I don't know what that down special was supposed to be. That might have been a misinput. Avoids the flashbang, makes it back on stage, and that flashbang pops on himself. Ramen wasn't at high enough percent for that popping firecracker to link into the up strong on the top plat though. slightly behind in percent. Flashbang just resets them both back to neutral. All right. Popping Firecracker ceases that edge guard attempt. What a stall to avoid the up strong. Makes it around. A misinput, I think that F strong was supposed to be. But the up strong whiffed also, and no input from Melon. I believe that's an SD right there. Ah, the up air right there would have caught it. And oh no, they're slipping out of the up strongs already. Firecracker purple. You'll love to see it. Dash dancing on platforms. That is the way of rivals. But right here, Melon gets a good start up right here, finishes with an up air. That's going to be a good 50% and still going with these back airs, but gets hit by the dive kick. Oh, it doesn't wave land onto the platform. I believe Ramen wanted to parry the finisher so that he could get a punish. But, oh my gosh, you get kicked into one cherry, pops the cherry in your hand. That's just doing bad. But that's okay. Misses the tech chase, gets sent off stage by the back air. Makes it back on stage though by teching their Firecracker, and that's going to be another kill with the flare gun and the bomb pop. Sweet spot back air, that actually kills. Oh, we are at last stop. And the slightest of stage transitions, the bubbles are now red. The forest is agitated. Needle fair, you'll love to see it. But still not enough. Ramen's about to get a combo off of this, but not able to follow up on the Firecracker popping on Melon. There's just so much food. And again, getting caught off guard by these back air. The wrong DIs. That's going to be 2-0 to Ramen. All right, Melon's got to piece it together right here. Taking it to Frozen Gates. I'm personally a fan. I personally prefer this version more than the original. The music just goes so well. But Melon a bit down on percent, gets his bomb parried, but not going to get punished by the follow-up tongue. Going to get launched right above it. Still. All right, Melon with an aggressive recovery back on stage. We'll see what he can do. Parries their own Firecracker to trigger it to catch them on the plat. I like that. Sends Firecrackers out, catches them so they can't get punished for the recovery, but the up strong whiffs. That's going to be a sweet spot backer, sending them off stage. Oh my gosh, they were too close to their flashbang and got popped on it. And that Firecracker's not going to kill yet. These are some much bigger blast zones. Up strong's going to whiff, gets sent into the bubble, doesn't get hit by the up air, responds with their own down air, makes it back to neutral. Up strong catches them on the platform. That's going to be the first stock to Melon. Sent off stage with an air, gets rid of the Firecracker so they don't gotta risk any recovery thing. Avoiding all of these aerials from Ranno right now though. Just gonna try and trade with him on these bombs to make it back on stage. Makes it back on the stage, but only gets the slightest of percent against them. What a flare gun to send yourself back. Down there, back air into the bomb throw, F air, forward air misses though. Avoids the flashbang with the whip. That was supposed to be an attempted wave land, but because it missed, I believe that's why they avoided the flashbang. All right, send out the finisher. They send it back to you. Oh, but they make it back in. Calls the tech chase though. The F strong whip. Oh my gosh, and they charged the up strong too much. But they parried their up strong and landed down strong. That's gonna be 2 stocks apiece. Still, very fragile lead, and that fair strike's gonna do it. All right. Sends out a couple of bombs to try and control the neutral, but doesn't do anything. Ramen gets a punish. Again, pauses on the parry attempt, but not able to get as much. He's off stage right now, but makes it back easily. Ramen gives him a lot of space, but now Ramen's back inside. But trade right there, fair. I don't know what move Ranno used to trade with. That was probably backer considering the way it's sent out. Oh, has to avoid the finisher, but now they've got nothing. Oh, and that's the bubble saved them. The bubble, because it was close enough, got spiked into them before they got launched, saved them from losing that last stock right there because they had nothing left. back air on that. All right, the bomb should be, yep. But they make it back on before anything can happen to them. With Dacus, down tilt, up strong. Not going to kill just yet. Doesn't get the sweet spot. Dacus, whiff. The back air gets the kill. 133% on this Ranno though. And that's going to do it. All right, Melon on the board. No sweep. All right, now let's see where Melon bans. I get it. You don't want to give Ranno the plat drops. And then with the mobility, probably an issue of trying to cover all the platforms for Mollo, so I can see that. I didn't see the third stage, man, but the choice ended up being Frozen Fortress. Okay, the bomb goes off. Yep, that's what happened. Got caught with a bomb in hand. Messes up the side special there, right? All right. Slightly down in percent, getting caught by their own firecracker, gets hit when the firecracker's primed, so they're hit again. But starting to close the gap right here. Gets parried on the nair though. The flashbang resets to neutral. Oh, not able to get the finisher fall right there. And these up airs are whiffing. Double, all right, but he slips out of the up air too. I was about to say, who's gonna die right there? That was a crazy situation. And Ranno up air does end up killing. Melon messes up the drifty eye on the side. Cherry misses, and Cherry misses again. Third Cherry miss, but it doesn't matter. Ramen doesn't make it back. I'm going to believe that F-Strong was supposed to be a plat drop back air. But Ramen with the punish on the second stock. Gets beaten out by the nair, went for a bit too much, and now it's Melon's turn. Got a finisher ready. Keeping him in this juggle position. Melon is racking up damage right here, 82% and climbing. Dash attack's gonna give Ramen some breathing room right here. Jab up tilt, the finisher does nothing. Throwing out cherry bombs. Launches it into him, sends it right back with back air. It is neutralized. The flare gun cherry, and that's going to be the second stock for Melon. Looking at a decent percent right now. Ah, the back air though. Gets parried on the F tilt, but Melon's only able to get a down air. Doesn't get the follow-up back air. Gets the tech chase though. Jab down tilt into the fair, gets him off stage. The flashbang. He doesn't get to tech the wall. That's going to be a game 5. Yeah, give him that thumbs up. Looking good. And that was a quick lock in. The last stage is going to be Tower of Heaven. All right. Game 5 on Tower of Heaven. Quick trading of percents at the start right here. First bomb is pulled as a firecracker. Ends up getting caught in it due to a tech roll. Ranno misses the aerial needles, but still gets a follow-up aerial. Nair sends them back off. Doesn't get caught by their bomb though. Sent back off stage though. Text up strong thanks to being low enough to hit the wall. Up tilt resets to neutral. Up tilt sends them back out. Got a finisher live. They Dacus into the finisher. They died because of the finisher. Oh my gosh. And that's going to be a shaky stock. And yep, we are 2 stocks apiece now. Alrighty, so let's see what they can do here. Whiffs on the bomb throw right there, sends another one out through the back air though. Melon with a good punish starting up right. The parry again on their own bomb. I think that's an option coverage right there. It's either going to catch them trying to do a plat drop or it's going to send up and catch them on the platform. Either way, good use. Oh, almost launched into their own finisher though. But Ramen keeps up the punish. Gets caught by the bomb. Gets sent out front by that back air. Flare gun cherry's not going to kill just yet. The bubble protects them from the cherry launch, and the bubble catches them from that F-Strong. Ramen is still alive. Falls out of the last hit, but not able to survive that one. Gets hit. Ramen on their last stock. They need to close this. Not able to send the flashbang back out. Rum fails the edge guard. Melon makes it back on stage. But another chance. Not able to. Pulls out the finisher. Completely whiffs. The flashbang goes off, and that's going to do it. Up strong on the top flat. They are last stock apiece. Last stock, last game. The back air sends them back out. The fair sends them low. Oh, man. The back flashbang, and that's going to do it with the 0 to death. Technically? Nah, JV2. TheViralMelon takes it over Ramen 3-2. Man, just came alive in that last moment right there. That was a good finish. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. That's going to go to TheViralMelon. Nice little food war we had right there.